And we are back.
Hello.
Right. So, you guys wake up the next morning, some of you slightly more hungover than others.
Loud groan comes from the barracks.
Fortunately, being a dwarf, you are resistant to poison, so you throw off
I
the
am.
effect quite easily.
Right, does that mean I remember the previous night pretty well?
Yeah.
Cool.
Whether that's a good thing is for you to decide.
Yeah, I kind of now think of my decisions and just go, oh god.
Should not have done that.
Well, at least it was kind of fun.
I just opened the window again and whistle at birds.
God damn
I'm
it.
gonna groom my beard.
Arya
some more.
turns over and just covers her head with the pillow.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh god.
Aren't you also wondering how I can make bird noises with my mouth?
No, but I know you can talk to animals, so I'm not like surprised.
True.
Yeah, like, would you have asked that while you were traveling in the forest, though?
Yeah, well that's the entire reason I chose to travel with her is because I saw her talk to an animal.
But would you actually ask questions as to how she does it?
I don't know. Maybe. But at the moment, I'm very tired, and she is whistling,
Yeah.
so I kind of don't care.
You see, I'm up and doing stuff first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm just like, right, we're gonna plan some new patrols so the wedding doesn't get interrupted.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I've assigned them, I'm going out. I'm waking everyone up, and I'm assigning them their patrols for the day.
Wow.
Basically, you leave your little room in the barracks. You sort of go around and you do your drill sergeant thing. You wake everybody up, and half of them are sort of like covering their heads, like, oh god, why?
Are they also hungover?
Some of them,
Oh.
yeah.
Almost certainly. I mean, they're halflings, and they've just been at a big party.
Yeah.
And I'm
In
just
fact,
gonna be
you
like, I don't care if- I'm
you
just-
you
I was
might
just
even
gonna
have
say,
to you might even have to chase somebody out of a bunk who's not supposed to be in a bunk.
Oh!
Oh boy.
Oh, why is that?
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Oh!
Oh god.
Well then.
Oh wow. Are you implying what I think you're implying?
I'm not implying anything.
Oh my god!
For God's sake.
I love how you thought it could be for any
I'm
other
basically
reason.
gonna shout. I'm basically gonna shout at them. I don't care if you're hungover. That's your fault for getting drunk.
That's fair.
But sir, you were drunk too!
Yes, but if you bear in mind, I am up and totally fine. So you should be too. Come on. You've got a job to do.
Oh
So
man.
do it.
Wow.
I believe the military chant begins with hands off and ends with and on with socks.
What?
Yeah. You've just confused us all, Ferrous.
Never mind.
So confused.
You can work that one out later. But yes, the town is back to its normal hustle and bustle, and everybody's preparing for a wedding.
What
With added patrols.
Yeah.
I also realize I've been severely neglectful of my poor kitten. So
I mean, same with my plant friend.
You haven't introduced us to your kitten.
The kitten
Nobody
you
knows
probably have left in your room.
yeah, exactly. So I'll probably spend some time with my poor kitten today. Probably not.
Basically,
Thursday.
if you have pets, I assume that you feed them as you feed yourselves, etc.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna badger you to feed them, because it just slows the roleplay down.
Like, this one thing actually, I'm actually going to break Vondal's usual routine, and after drills, instead of going to the church, then back to the barracks, he's going to go to the church, then to the tavern,
Okay.
because he's going to check on his adventure, on his companions.
Yeah. I would like to go down to the main room and wait because I want to talk to Kelariis.
Yeah, you sit in the main room of the bar, like they're sort of like serving a slow breakfast as you do after intense nights out.
I'm gonna take Nugget downstairs with me today, probably like riding on my shoulder or something.
Okay.
I'm really
Yeah,
excited to meet Nugget.
Stroll downstairs. Just gonna stroll downstairs, like, gotta get some food.
Yeah,
Chill out,
you're just sort of
whatever.
like petting this cat as it sort of like sits on you, as you
Yeah.
walk downstairs.
What does
Yeah,
Nugget
pretty
look
much.
like?
I don't know because I actually don't know because I didn't decide. Well, I like as Kelariis, I don't know if Nugget is like a house cat or a other sort of cat. So I don't actually know what Nugget looks like. So,
Okay.
so just I don't know.
It's probably a house cat. More
Fair
than
enough.
likely.
We'll say gray with like I don't know, like gray with the darker colored stripes. I don't know,
Yeah.
like that kind of.
Tabby.
Yes, I actually don't know like cat coat terms, so I'm gonna go with yes. I will defer to your knowledge on that.
I love how I'm the cat expert now.
Grey with darker grey bits.
Like, hold on.
Luka's
Yeah.
gonna pull up a
Luka's gonna
library
find
of
a
cat
picture.
pictures.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
This is very important to me.
Anyway, yeah, you guys are sitting in the barroom of the tavern. Kelariis, you come down with a cat.
Suddenly cat.
Like that?
Or
like totally grey?
Redirect notice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that,
Oh.
but like fluffier.
Hmm.
But yeah, close enough. That's fine.
Yeah.
But like fluffy.
Yeah, it's a grey tabby.
Okay.
Excellent.
Good to know.
Today we learned about tabby cats.
Yay.
Next week we'll learn about calicos.
The week after that, we'll learn about tortoiseshells.
Educational.
And then the next week is Maine Coons, which is my personal favorite.
Maine Coons are beautiful. I know that one.
Cat talk
Whee!
aside,
Sorry.
Yes. We like cats.
Like
Can
cats.
you tell?
Yeah. So I see. Excuse me. So I guess I see Kelariis walk in.
Yep.
With her kitten. And I sort of like wave her over.
you sort of want to coo over the cat, but you better maintain your cold and harsh exterior.
Well,
Uh,
listen. I like animals. I'm a beast master, so I like animals, but also
And animals
I mean,
like
I
you.
do exactly. So I have a good reason to like the kitten, but also I have valuable information that I need to talk to Kelariis about. So it's a
Alright.
double-edged sword. It's great.
I walk on over.
Tell you what else is a
Sit down.
double-edged sword.
wow.
That was not a
What?
euphemism.
Whoa.
Are you sure about that?
No, I was referring to something that Kelariis will know about.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I was me as Jayla, my thoughts were probably right. Anyway, continue. Sorry. Morning.
So I'm like really distracted by your cat.
I
Okay.
set Nugget down on. I'm assuming Nugget will probably want to just like chill on the table or something.
Yeah.
'cause- yeah. Okay.
And I like sort of hold my hand out for her to sniff. Why do I get dice rolling? This makes me nervous.
I should just do that. I should just start rolling dice just to throw you off your game.
Nugget turns savage.
Ah!
Roll it
No.
Nugget
instead.
metamorphs into a werecat.
What the hell?
Jesus. She could be a werecat, I guess.
No, she needs to go savage like in the in Zootopia.
I don't think
Oh,
she.
yeah.
I don't think she can turn into a werecat because I'm pretty sure that would be changing her size class, which would be wrong.
Yeah.
No, she seems to warm up to you almost instantly.
Yes.
Yes!
Success.
Kitty friends.
Perfect. So just kind of pet the kitty because I'm very happy.
This is important.
So I kind of look up at Kelariis and actually, I'm gonna reach over and like grab. Do I have anything to draw with on me?
I don't
No.
believe so. Sort of like patting yourself down, just like, do you have a pen?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
So I guess I walk up to the bar, ask the bartender for a
To
pen.
implement plot sword, I will say there is a notepad and a pen on the basically the reception desk
Beautiful.
Awesome.
where
I
that
steal,
people are
like, a
checked
piece of
in.
paper.
So
I
you
steal a
Have
piece of
pens
paper.
in this universe, or is it like
like a
ink
quill.
pen, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
So I like.
You have gnomes. They've invented the ink pen.
Cool.
Nice.
Awesome.
It's not like a ballpoint pen. It's just a piece of metal you dip in ink and then write with. But
Yeah, it's like
an ink pen.
it's like a quill, essentially.
It's an ink pen.
Whatever.
They're hard to
So I like draw the little symbol the tiefling showed me and go back over to Jayla, or to Kelariis. And
Who's Jayla?
who's Jayla? I don't know. And I like slide it across the table and ask her if she knows what it is.
It looks very familiar to you.
As in,
More
like,
surprise!
really familiar?
As in, you have a picture of it on you.
Alright, thought so.
Jayla sweats nervously.
It's Jayla, I don't know what you're talking about.
Kelariis, whatever.
Where did you see the symbol?
A tiefling last night at the festival party asked me if I knew what it was. And I said no, because I don't know what it is. Before, he offered a job for our party to search out ruins that had this symbol on it and retrieve something for him.
Did he say what that something was?
He didn't say what it was, but I knew you had been talking about searching out ruins yourself in the forest, so I thought you might know what is in these ruins.
First, I don't know that they're specifically, like, these are the ones I'd be looking for. I just know that there might be some in the area, correct?
You can assume with this information now
Well,
that
yeah,
it is
now
what
I
you're
would.
looking for. Yeah.
Okay, thought so. I am looking for ruins in the area, but I wasn't sure that they'd contain what I was looking for until right now.
What are you looking for? What is this symbol?
It's the symbol
You don't have to answer this truthfully.
This is the symbol of a god. And I just know that it will be on the shrines that I'm looking for, or the ruins that I'm looking for.
So you don't know what's in them?
No. No!
Can I do a insight check?
Yes, you can. It will be a contested roll against Kelariis' deception.
Oh dear.
Oh, critical fail.
Oh, it's not a critical. I wanted that to be a critical
Wow.
fail as well.
That would've been
I mean,
sad.
you beat me though, because like
Kelariis says this pretty deadpan. You're not sure whether you believe it, but you can't disprove.
yeah. Is it?
Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh no, you go for it.
I was just gonna say, did the tiefling say anything else to you?
He expressly called it a temple last night. That was just
Yeah.
just one of the things.
What-
I don't know if you
what-
picked up on it.
The disembodied voice of God said.
Wow. He said it was a temple specifically that would have this symbol on it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Kelariis,
he said he
you
needed-
know from visions that you've had that Tretherian has referred to it as a ruined temple.
Okay.
I guess I don't know like anything about you at this point, so I don't even know what god you serve.
No, you
don't know.
know she has some sort of healing power. The source of that is unknown to you.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he also said that he needed a set of warriors with our type of skills, because apparently these temples are generally guarded by something. He didn't say what again, but he thought that we could take it after what we did yesterday, I suppose.
Again, that aligns with what Tretherian has told you in the past. These things are very rarely unguarded.
Fair enough. But he wants the thing in the temple.
Yeah.
What do you
But
think of his offer?
I don't know what to think. I'm not sure of his reasons for wanting this. I'm not sure what it is he's after, and that makes me nervous. Because I don't know him, so I don't know if he's good or bad. If he's going to use whatever it is in there for something awful.
would you trust me if I said that it would be better not to accept his offer?
Ooh, what a question.
I don't know. See, I don't know because I'm not sure if you just lied to me. So I'm like.
I mean, you can insight that statement to see if there's something behind it.
Okay, yeah.
But there is something behind it.
I mean, I might as
Well,
well.
does Arya pick up on it? That's what the insight check's for.
Ooh.
Very much so.
Kelariis, you need to deception and you need to critically succeed to beat that.
Yeah.
You need to like fucking just go.
Yeah, that's not.
Ooh.
I knew that wasn't gonna happen. Alrighty, fair enough.
Yeah,
What happens?
Kelariis is definitely not telling you something. There's more to not wanting to take this offer than simply not trusting the tiefling.
Okay, I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna be like, is the only reason you don't want to take this because of the tiefling?
It's part of it, but it's not the only reason, no.
And you won't tell me the other reason?
I was searching for the temple for a reason, and I believe that taking on this offer from the tiefling would conflict with that reason. Or with that goal, I should say.
Oh, the music stopped.
No, it just
music
looped
stopped.
really awkwardly.
Yeah. Just like after you stop talking.
Can't you just say something along the lines of like, we're looking for the same thing, so it's my competition?
Well, yeah, but
I mean, I did kind of say that just in a weird way.
yeah,
Yeah, Kelariis, I feel like Kelariis would say it in a weird way.
Arya, roll me an unskilled intelligence check.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, that.
Yikes.
So I'm like done with
10
the
out of
laugh right
10.
now.
10 out of 10, best roll.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, I know that she's come from she's come from like in the forest area. She's not grown up in I don't want to say civilization because that sounds wrong. That's the wrong way to put it, but like in a place that has a really structured religion kind of thing.
You don't know that she hasn't grown up in an elven civilization, though the way she dresses, her mannerisms, and the fact that she basically wears war paint all the time.
Hello.
But it leads you to believe that she's not your average elf. She hasn't got a holier-than-thou attitude and a stick up her ass.
Wow.
She looks fairly rough and ready. She looks like she's come from a similar sort of background to you.
Oh, okay. Arya, I'll tell you something. I am, in fact, looking for something at the same temple that this tiefling seems to be looking for. And beyond my own personal interest of wanting what's in the temple, and I don't know exactly what that is, I don't think that he should be getting it.
You can insight to see if that's sincere.
Music stopped.
Yeah, music looped up.
This
I guess I'll insight.
track loops really awfully.
Yeah.
This is an awkward pause.
Ooh.
That seems to be sincere.
Okay. I'm gonna nod and say, alright, I'll trust you on this one.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if I should bring it up to the rest of the group, though. I mean, I guess not. If both of us are gonna say no, V will probably not care.
I mean...
And we're not technically traveling with,
Yeah, Vondal is. I think we're kind of assuming that Vondal is just gonna stay here.
yeah.
Yeah, at this
Grim
point.
is just your
But
family.
coming
He
along
has neither confirmed nor denied this because you haven't seen him yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, also
Yeah.
it's like I don't like unlike everyone else, I don't have an express reason to be going there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Other than your term is
Well,
basically coming to an end
Yeah.
anyway. You've pretty much done
I've gotta
everything
find
you can
something to
do.
do.
This
Yeah.
is usually the time you move on.
I
But, like,
basically
we
just
don't
need to
know that.
name a successor. Like, I'd probably do that at this drill session. But we all know who it's gonna be.
Yeah, you can you can name Cora warden, basically.
Yeah, I'd probably do that before I dismissed everyone. Like just before I dismiss everyone, then name Cora as the new marshal.
Okay. She, at being given this accolade, she beams with pride, but she basically takes off her helmet and sort of bows deeply to you and is very sincere about being given.
Aw.
No.
So she's proud, but she is humble.
Yeah, I'll give it like a handshake and then like pull her for a hug and like tap her back, slap her back, that kind of thing.
Bro hug.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say
Bro
like the classic
Exactly.
bro hug.
Exactly, bro hug.
God.
Look, this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
his character flaw.
congratulations.
He can't get close to people.
Aw.
Oh.
Hey,
So he has to do awkward bro hugs.
yeah.
Wow. Fuck's sake.
Although to be fair, Cora,
Really awkward looping.
yeah, although
We'll just go back to the
Cora has now
ambience.
basically become. This does mean that Cora has basically become part of my bonds,
Yes.
like officially.
Part of your what?
Bonds, the bond section of your character.
Oh,
sheet.
right.
Yeah, people that you have bonded with.
Not bombs.
No, not bomb.
Wow.
I'm not. She's not someone who I'm going to detonate at some point.
God.
Jeez.
That'd be really like horrifying.
That would be quite dark.
Like,
Wow.
I'm lawful good here.
Also true.
Yeah.
Is that
So, me and Kelariis.
Arya?
Yeah.
Suddenly
Go
the
ahead,
tavern
talk
is
about
filled with the sounds of birdsong, and you turn around and Vi is walking down the stairs.
God
it.
damn.
Bye.
Shall
Sorry.
we? I probably
Right.
motion her over if I've seen her.
I see the cats.
Oh no!
Make
Instead
an
of
animal
bird
handling
sounds.
check
Okay, fuck.
with advantage.
Yeah. Okay, animal handling. Where is it? There it is. Yeah.
Nice. You immediately start cooing at the cat, and it's sort of been half half laid on the table with its head on Arya's hand,
Oh.
but it immediately sort of rolls over and lets you stroke its belly.
I say
Oh
good
my
morning,
God, the
but like
ultimate
with
choice.
cat sounds.
Speak to
What?
the cat.
I mean,
I want
yeah,
to
you can
speak
speak
to
to
cats and say hello.
yeah, sure.
Good morning.
I look at her like, did you just make did you make a cat noise?
And I just kind of look at Kelariis and I'm like,
He just walks up to the table and just goes, "Good morning, Jan."
Yes.
Run! That's how you talk to cats. Like, there's no actual language, it's just asking nyan to the end of every sentence.
That's how you make it cat. You just replace the end of the word with yan.
Fuck.
God damn
The
it.
cat gives you an indistinct, not an indistinct, what's the word? A look that you get very often from cats. And it's the universal cat symbol for pet me and bring me food.
Yep. I know that look.
Oh my god. I'm gonna get some food.
Uh,
I kind of look at Arya like, did she just cat?
yeah, she can talk to animals. It's kind of her thing.
Oh.
The entire reason I'm traveling with her, actually, is because she can talk to animals.
Fair enough. then.
Magic spells and talking to cats.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
love how that's how we're using this spell. Just talking to a little kid.
It's not a spell, it's just
It's a
thing
passive
that's-
ability.
Yeah,
That's
she
even
can just do it. Like,
That's even
it doesn't
better.
matter.
Because normally it is a spell.
Yeah,
Yeah, but she's a special little half-dryad.
plant
So,
child.
plant
Winks.
child.
I mean, in a couple of levels, you'll be able to understand the basic instincts of animals just by looking at them.
Yeah, but I'm a beastmaster, so that makes sense.
That's kind of amazing though.
I know.
It's
And then I get
easily-
my wolf!
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! In some
Okay, I come
horrible
back
way
with food,
that
I assume.
Ferrous is
Yeah.
gonna decide.
Yeah,
Feed the
I
cats.
know exactly how you're going to get your companion, and it will happen. In
Yay!
time. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you return with this food, and basically at this point it's sort of like it's mid-morning. You've finished up your drills, Vondal. You've been to the church, done your morning prayer, and you come back to the tavern to find the others.
Where is
Grim, are you even up yet?
Yeah, I was like, where's
Yeah.
Grim?
I had a long night.
Grim is hungover.
So I guess.
Do you have to
I'll-
chase anyone out of bed in the morning?
Oh.
No,
Oh.
I think I didn't go there.
Wow.
Like
Jesus.
halflings aren't my cup of tea.
Racist!
Just preference.
Wow, are you pulling that one? Are you seriously pulling that one?
Wow.
Racist.
Racist.
I'll slowly make my way, like make myself decent and make my way down into like the tavern.
The first thing I do want to get in is order a drink and sit with them.
Okay. Yeah.
Alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
Well, I'm alcoholic.
Look,
Okay.
might as well, like it's like
Hey, I'll have
thing.
one and I won't get.
I mean,
and it'll be fine.
it's 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but I'll only have one. It's fine.
Wow.
I'm a dwarf.
Like-
I'll just have one.
Like the best thing to drink when you're hungover is more alcohol.
Hey, I'm not hungover. I
You
kinda
should
just
drink.
woke up
You
with a
should
headache
drink
and I went
rum
through it,
because
so.
drinking rum before 9 a.m. in the morning does not make you an alcoholic. It makes you a pirate.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
Sure, I'll go with rum.
Oh my
Or
god.
rum for breakfast.
Yar
Rum for
har.
breakfast.
Yeah.
How I fiddle the D.
Ugh.
Being a pirate is all right with me.
I'm just imagining that now, and I was like, ugh.
I know,
9
it
o'clock in
sounds
the
so
morning,
gross.
bleh.
No, this is the thing. Like, what? Grim's probably a little bit hungover, and like, and Voldan, although he probably had more to drink, is totally fine.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm loving about this situation.
Well, you are a dwarf.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
can hold my drink.
Well, to be
I
fair,
kind
I
of
do have
my headache, and I kind of shook my head a bit, and was like, "Yep, I'm fine."
a better constitution than you, I think. So
Ooh.
Oh.
You do. You do.
Naps.
Drinking
I might-
contest.
You're down.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
9
Don't
a.m.
encourage them.
It's 11. It's 11.
It's
We're not
11
doing
a.m.
11 a.m.
11 a.m. drinking contest.
That's not happening.
Save it for after the wedding because you might have to do a speech, Grim.
Or during the wedding.
Oh god.
Drunken speech.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Great.
Oh,
Have you
Or
written
even
one?
that.
I have not written a speech.
Oh, we're gonna have to make it up on the fly then if you get called.
Ooh.
This is gonna be great because what's gonna happen is like if there's a drink contest beforehand, he's either gonna be drunk when he does it, or someone's got to stand up and go. Unfortunately, Grim has passed out. He's having a drinking contest with the dwarf, so he will not be speaking this evening.
Well,
But if you pass out, I will definitely point that out.
the wedding is in about 3 hours, so if you've got something nice to wear, you should probably go and find it. And if you don't, you should maybe try and do something about that.
You need to look.
Because you are
that.
guests of honor now.
I'm
Oh,
wearing,
shit.
Right.
I didn't think about that.
I'm wearing armor.
Fuck.
My dress is
wearing-
nice anyway. Shut up.
I'm still wearing my armor.
I was prepared.
As you are downstairs, sort of having a polite conversation, a courier actually arrives for Grim, carrying a package that looks it's fairly bendy. You assume it's clothes.
Yep.
And it basically has Quagrim, this is for you, and then a scroll and a little heart that you assume is from Lasala.
Aw.
Yeah.
I realized that since I got like cut through the chest yesterday, that my clothes are probably ripped and bloody.
Like I've probably Oh god.
Yeah, you
I'm Taylor.
you probably aren't wearing those this morning. You probably need to like do something about that.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe you should see a tailor.
Yeah.
I'd point out I've probably done my beard a little bit more elaborate, and also my normal armor stuff is probably kind of appropriate anyway, because
You do have dress armor.
Yeah.
Like you have bits that clip onto the armor to make you look basically they're like embellishments. Like you've got like little golden lions that clip onto like your shoulder pads, and
Excellent.
you've got like your good tabard that has like your holy symbol on it.
Perfectly clean.
He just has a dress and her bedhead 24/7. You can't really comb hair that has leaves in it.
I was gonna
Probably not,
say,
no.
there's like literal flowers in your hair.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I'll
can
just-
you can probably druid craft your own hair to make it tidy.
Oh my god.
Shit.
That's amazing. That looks
That-
like
really
that's
cool.
pretty cool, actually.
I mean,
But like, what is tidy?
good
She-
question.
I could probably like braid it up a lot and then just.
I mean, if you were to ask some of the other members of the wedding how to do your hair, they could probably help you.
I would love that.
So it's
Is there-
nice.
Rob, is there any tailors I can go see?
You would have to ask the people who've been in town longer than you.
Which is
Actually,
what
I
me and
probably-
Grim
Do I
or
have
anyone
to
else in the
do
town.
Okay.
I don't think
So
I
I
have that.
kinda- Upon seeing Grim get his package, I realized that I'm in like my like traveling clothes, which are not very nice, and my other clothes are kind of indisposed. So I kind of turned to him and I'm like, "Is there any tailors in this town that perhaps could help me?"
You're wearing the fantasy equivalent of like hoodie and jeans right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a simple tunic and like leggings,
Yeah.
boots, and that's it.
Do I know of
You're
any
just like
tailors?
Yeah.
You know there is one. You don't know off the top of your head where it is, but you could probably find out.
Would Vondal know? If he's been here a bit
I
longer.
don't know if you had. Let's find out.
And then there's
No,
like,
you have not.
Ah.
You've had no need of a
There we
tailor
go.
since you've been here.
Well, that's a fair enough point.
well, there is like this small problem of like 3 hours for a tailor to.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping perhaps they had something already made that might fit me or something.
I
Yeah,
mean, this is
that's
a
true.
halfling settlement, but
The only way you'll find out is by
Oh,
checking.
that's true.
I mean, you never know. People, I don't know how often people pass through here.
There are
but-
stalls and hawkers outside if you want to browse. Or any of you, like, whilst you are guests of honor, you're not expected to wear like a wedding dress. You
Well,
can,
no.
as long as you look like respectable.
But I'm wearing like I don't know, like not nice clothes.
Pretty tatty armor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's be
Other
real.
equipment.
Arya's been in the forest for like a long damn time. The last time she went to a tailor has probably been a couple years.
Yeah, I don't think Arya has ever owned a set of dress clothes since she's
No.
been an adult.
So, yeah.
Oh, I guess
Actually-
I guess I help out.
Wait, would I
Kelariis, the
have-
same goes for you. You've, like your smartest clothes have been your military uniform, which you got rid of a long time ago, and you've not had need of a smart clothes since. So, like, basically,
Oh yeah,
Well, we
Yeah,
could
it's
always
quite
go
fun.
have a look for someone who could help us out.
that might be a good idea.
Yeah, we can browse either the stalls or find this mysterious tailor.
Yeah.
But
The
look,
Mr.
if
the
you
Elusive.
just ask at like
Well, they probably know at the
owner
bar.
of the tavern, they'll
Oh, yeah.
probably know.
That's true.
I mean, if there's anyone who knows the the population of a small town, it's the tavern keep.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go...
Vex is at the bar again, sort of serving breakfast to people.
Well, sorry. His name is Vex?
Yeah.
Dirty critical role trash.
Wow.
I like how-
Actually,
Anyway.
I pulled it straight from my random name generator, so
Mm-hmm. Side eyes.
blame the random
on,
name
hear,
generator.
on hearing this conversation, I'd basically just shout him. Just go, Vex!
Yeah.
You know where the local tailor is?
Yeah, he basically points you to like down one of the side streets behind the tavern.
cool.
Cool.
Cheers!
Is V? Are you staying here at the tavern?
I don't know.
Well, I was going to, if you are, I was going to ask if you could watch Nugget. Gesture to my kitty.
Can we just take her with us? I mean,
I mean,
if we're going to
coming
like a
with, then
tailor,
yes.
Well, you could just leave
I'll
him in
come
the room.
with.
Okay, well,
I want to pick out some.
Yeah, you
clothes
can
for
you can keep you can look after the cat whilst you're getting clothes.
that's fair enough. But she does seem attached to V at the moment, who was speaking with her. No. That's fine.
Okay.
As we go.
Shall we go to the tailor?
Yeah, you guys wander off to this sort of
Girls
side-
go shopping.
Three girls and two guys who are actually showing them where the stuff is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
the hotel before.
you find the tailor fairly easily. It's not hidden away. It's just you guys had
No,
yeah.
been there before.
That's just the thought, actually. 3 girls and 2 guys, and the guys are probably look nicer, especially with even with the hair, than the girls.
Yep.
Like, I've probably got elaborately plaited beard and hair, and Grim's tied his hair in his nice little bun.
Yeah.
And then we've got Plant Child, who has
It's
little
like
flowers in
clipped
their
his
hair.
beard and everything.
Yeah, like, I've trimmed it. It's great.
Oh yeah, Grim. In your package is basically what like, it's basically a like a fine linen shirt and basically like a little waistcoat and some smart looking trousers.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
I expected as much. Well, I'll definitely put. I think I'll just hold on till like just before the wedding to like put on all the nice clothes, because I don't want to get them dirty.
Yeah, you guys find the tailor and much as you expect, like there's sort of there's a small halfling woman there who's sort of just like you knock on the door and she's about to she opens the door and sort of is about to turn your way and sort of say sorry, we're closed for the festival, sees who it is and is just like, oh, come in.
Okay, so thank you very much for allowing us in, despite, of course, the preparations and such.
Oh, anything for you. And she bustles around in the thing and says, "How sorry about the mess." And you can see that the shop is in a terrible mess. There's garments strewn around everywhere, and there's like an elderly halfling chap who's like he's struggling to put on his smart clothes, and she scolds him as she goes past, and she says, "I told you shouldn't have had a chicken." He's a little bit portly, so he's struggling to get into his clothes.
Oh.
And she says, "Yes, what can I do? What can I do for you?"
Well, let's just say the 3 of us are not quite prepared with smart clothing.
I love how you say the 3 of us as if you're included in that number, which you are definitely
No, it's
not.
like 3 of the party.
Yeah.
And when I say 3 of us, I kind of gesture to
The ladies.
the ladies of the party.
Oh, the irony.
She sort of assesses you up and down and goes, "Ah, tall bunch, aren't you?"
Yep.
Unfortunately, they are, yes.
Yes, we are not halflings.
And she ponders to herself for a moment or two and says, "Well," and she points to V and she's like, "You I can do a lot with." And she's sort of like,
You're not giving me shoes though.
Hmm?
Shoes are not happening.
Oh yeah, shoes. Well,
Oh.
well,
whatever.
yeah, she like, because your clothing is already like quite nice and quite plain, and she can sort of embellish. She points at Arya and is like, "You, I can see we're gonna have a lot of work to do with you."
Is this the moment when we have the beauty montage? Because it needs to happen.
No, basically, it's going to be like those scenes where, like, you get taken away to a back room, we're all waiting, and
Yes.
you come out, like, exceptionally beautiful, and everyone's just
Yes.
like, whoa.
She cleans up nicely.
She
Look
looks at
at
you and
montage.
she says, "Gonna have to wash your face at least."
Oh no, but my
The
war.
war paint!
You
It's
can
my
you can
aesthetic.
put it back on. It's fairly easy. It's just woad.
Yeah.
In fact, V, you probably have woad on you. In fact, actually, Arya, you probably have woad on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I probably
Um,
carry it with me.
Yeah, because you have to reapply it every now and again.
Yeah.
Kelariis is just like, you. I always like a challenge. But she thinks she can do something with all of you. But it will take some time. The rest of you might want to go and find something else to do, or get changed yourselves ready whilst she sorts this lot out.
I will say, I will join you a lot later. I have my own clothing to repair. I will join you shortly.
Just go
Okay.
spit
I will-
polish your
I will-
armor until it shines.
I nod at him as he leaves.
Spit polish? I'm sorry, I'm only doing that when I'm out traveling. I proper polish when I'm in the town.
Wow.
Fancy.
What kind of savage do you take me for?
A dwarf.
I am a respectable.
Wow.
dwarven
Way to play the
warrior.
race card.
Wow.
Dang.
Thanks, Helena. Go on, racist.
Alright, so now is the time when Kelariis, V, and I go through our makeover montage.
Yep.
Great, we need some makeover music.
I know, I'm like trying to find some like good makeover montage music. Oh, I know.
Oh no. That's
Here
a
we
scary.
go.
That's a scary tone.
Right, you'll have to send it to me, but you'll all have to play it individually because I'll have to play it for the VOD, but I can't play it for all of you because I can't get it to run through Roll20.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh, fair enough.
Alright.
Right.
It's
Put
better
it in
be
like the
good.
chat then.
Okay. So.
That's
Oh
what
my
you
god,
call so
yes!
I I will tell you what happens unless you guys want to tell me what happens. Right. Okay. Let's play this.
Okay.
Yeah, and probably some nice trousers or something. Although they're probably like a little bit short on you, but nobody's gonna notice that much.
Just so they're capris. It's fine.
just wear higher boots than normal so that they won't notice.
There you go.
I mean, yeah, you could probably wear your own trousers and your own boots because then, like, even they are armored boots. They are quite nice boots.
I will do that then.
So yeah, you basically get like a nice fine linen shirt.
I'm trying to find a good picture of one.
V, go on, wow us. What does she do to you and your dress and your scraggly hair?
I don't know.
God, those are
Come on,
fucking
you talk
useless.
this up.
Come on! We gotta do makeovers.
You provided us with this.
Oh god. Well, I think the hair needs the most work, so I should probably like braid it up a lot. Give me half a second. If only I could spell the word braid.
Wow.
Um,
But yeah, something like this. For Kelariis. Except without the collar, maybe, because...
Oh my god, why do you keep sending me to redirect links?
I know.
I don't know why it's just... Because I'm copying it from Google, I guess, so maybe that's why.
It's because you need to. You're copying the wrong link. You need to copy the image link, not the link.
Oh. Whatever.
Oh yeah,
You
I
guys can see it, right, though? Maybe?
Yeah, we have to click the redirect, but
Whatever.
I can't actually find what I'm looking for, but imagine like a really...
Have you seen the braid from Tangled?
Yes. Kind of like that.
Is that what you're looking for?
Well, either something like that, or... something like this.
Oh, that's pretty.
oh yeah, okay. So you sort of
And the sort
braided
of flowers can go like around
braided
it.
up to one side. Yeah. She can do something like that. Yeah.
As for the clothes, I genuinely have no idea.
Right. Okay, so she spends 3 hours sort of like prettying you guys up, and you're literally like you're down to the last few minutes as she's sort of like piecing all of this together, and the guys you show up, and you sort of like you knock on the door, and the old man has finally managed to get his overcoat on,
Oh.
Hey.
and he lets you
Yay.
in, and I need somebody to do a drum roll.
I can't do a drum roll. I've only got
That'll
one
do.
hand. I need to push it up.
As you walk out, who's first to walk out?
Probably V.
Yeah.
V, you look nice. You look decent.
Oh.
You look decent. Like your hair is done up. You're still wearing your fairly simple dress. She's given you like a shawl to wear. And you look pretty. Look.
Okay.
The way that was said, though.
Got it out. He's like, you look pretty. was like, you look pretty. No.
There's a reason my girlfriend stopped asking me for flattering comments.
Because you're not very good at it.
Kelariis, you sort of come out next, and you're a little bit uncomfortable with what you're wearing. Like it's not bad. It's just not what you're used to wearing. Like you're mostly when you're sort of when you've worn smart clothes in the past, they haven't been quite so revealing. You're kind of a little bit awkward with that.
Sounds about right.
But like you're still decently attractive. Like you've got like pretty rippling muscles underneath all of these.
Man insults in behind. Like, oh man. Look, Jayla, you look fabulous.
This is amazing.
Okay.
In the words of Rob a few hours ago, I would like to get a handful of that.
God
That
damn
is not what I said. You're putting words in my mouth.
Oh no.
Anyway.
And Arya, you walk out, and you are bright red.
Yep.
Because you are not used to being seen like this. And
Yeah,
you
I'm
look...
not very comfortable in a dress.
Yeah.
I'm
You-
like struggling to hold in a bit of a chuckle. I'm just kind of like trying to be like,
You've not felt girlish for a long time. But you feel it now.
Burst my inner feminine
You
side.
are a teenage girl going to prom right now.
Oh,
Wow.
Man.
well, there you go. So yeah, Vondal's struggling to hold in his giggling. He's not doing very well.
and Arya just like shoots him this glare like, if you laugh at me.
She's still pretty intimidating even in a dress.
Yeah, but he's still slightly giggling to himself. It only stops the
Yeah.
giggling a little bit.
I just kind of walk over next to her in like a moment of awkward solidarity and just kind of put my hand on her shoulder like,
I feel you.
like I understand.
Can the back of my dress be like longer? So like it's sort of like it's like dragging on the floor a little bit. It's kind of fancy.
Sure,
Like a train.
sure.
A bit.
When Vondal stops giggling, he just goes, "Sorry, it's just a bit weird seeing you all in such combat-ready equipment than this."
Look.
'Cause of course, Vondal probably doesn't look that much different. He's just a bit fancy.
Yeah, you've just got all your embellishments on. You've got like a fancy collar and stuff on your armor.
Some fancy clips.
Yeah, you've probably got like a gemmed sort of like almost like tie pin, but for your beard.
Excellent.
Yeah, no, it's like you all look fairly respectable. I realise actually the comparison that I want to draw about Arya. Arya, you've got the Princess Leia effect where you've got a long dress on, but you're still capable of looking very, very serious.
Yeah. I would expect so.
Nice.
So, but with that music you've linked, I can just imagine now an animation.
Oh
She's like,
wow!
oh wow! Holy shit!
Oh dang.
But I can just imagine there's like a just now like cutting between the characters getting dressed with that
Yeah.
music now. Just a silly animation.
Gonna make you up, you
Cute.
Blair.
I love that
Oh
song.
god!
It's so good. The whole
Right.
movie is great. Or play.
Yeah, you guys make your way to the field as quickly as you can because you are very nearly late.
Only nearly. We're fine.
Yeah.
It's fashionably late.
Yeah, you are fashionably on time. Like
Yeah, even better.
the ceremony is literally starting as you arrive.
Roll up.
Well,
Yeah.
You sort of you go into the church, and it's not like a conventional church where you've got like lines of pews and then an altar. It's I don't know if you've ever been to the I can't remember what they call it. I think they call it like New Reformation style, where you've basically got like a row of chairs in the center and then another 2 rows of chairs on the other side, and they're all curved in towards the middle, and it's sort of like a big pit where the the preacher stands.
Made me fucking pit.
Wow.
But yeah, there's the lady preacher that you know to be the Yondalan administrator. She basically is. She starts the ceremony, and she gives this beautiful long speech about the history of the Greengrass Festival and how it's about fertility and every like life is a circle and everything comes back, and it's as you give to the soil it gives to you, and then you give back, and it's a very beautiful sentiment. And actually, V, there's a lot of imagery in it that sort of resonates with you, and you're just like, yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of you are very much aware that this is a church service. Those of you who are religious are sort of like, yes, okay, this is a church service. Those of you who aren't really religious are sort of like, oh, it's a church service. It's still very interesting, and it's all very nice, and basically about halfway through, Lysala and Brent sort of stand up, and she introduces them, and everyone does like a little clap, and ooh, don't they look nice? And then there's basically this ceremony between them where they basically tie like a length of ribbon to each other, and they say a few words, and it's very pretty. Like Brent sort of halfway through his vows starts to sort of tear up, and
Aww.
I immediately tear up too.
yeah, sort of wipes it away, and everyone's like, oh.
I kind of like put my hand on these shoulders, like it's okay.
But no, it's a beautiful service, and they basically like they finish up like the first part of the service, and then they sort of lead everybody outside to the stage, and they all everyone forms up around the stage, and the couple go up to the stage, and they're basically given the seed of fortune, and there's more sort of back and forth where. Here is the seed of blah blah blah, and Yondara, and basically they recite the what is it called? I've forgotten. Let me scroll down. It is called. They basically recite the litany of the cornucopia as yet unfilled, which is seek above all peace and comfort, for a life lived with both is true wealth, and a gift to be passed on to those who desire it. Treasure community and family above all, caring for the aged and the weak, and shouldering the burdens of those who can no longer carry them, and blah blah blah. Yeah, they're basically
Very nice.
the whole litany of the cornucopia as yet unfilled is recited, and then everyone sort of cheers, and they basically they go out like just down behind the stage, and they plant the seed at the edge of the forest. Amusingly enough, where you guys were following the tracks the other day.
Well,
There's a small soft patch of soil that they place the seed in and cover it up. And out of the corner of your eye, Vondal, you notice that there are a certain number of guards standing along the tree line.
Good. Very
And
good.
the ceremony is beautiful, and like basically as is expected, sort of Brent carries Lysala off. Basically to basically like a large pavilion has been erected where you guys were dancing last night, and it's like there's tables and everything underneath it, and he carries her over, and everyone is given seats, and there's a little ceremonial ritual where the mayor comes in and rings a bell and demands a seat at the top table, and Brent sort of goes, no, you can't do that, and then eventually lets him sit down. And it's a thing about like authority. It's like if you've ever seen the opening of Parliament, where Blackrod knocks on the door and the MPs tell him to go fuck himself.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a legitimate thing that happens in our Parliament. Go figure.
I mean, do they actually use that wording?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Yeah,
I mean,
basically
look
that
at that,
happens, and it's a lesson about not allowing authority onto the table, but he's allowed anyway because it's courtesy.
Excellent.
But no, it's a very nice ceremony. You guys are basically all given a seat at the top table, and some seating arrangements have been subtly changed so that Grim does not have to sit next to the mayor.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Who is sitting next to the mayor then? That's the real question.
Everybody roll me a d20.
Oh,
Yay!
Boy.
I'm gonna roll my actual d20.
That's actually, yeah, so am I.
Oh,
It's easier
actually,
than trying to remember the end.
I'm gonna do it too.
Trying to remember how to roll.
That is the 17.
You can type /roll space 1d20, or
I
you
got
can
it,
use the dice roller on the left-hand side.
I got a 20.
Okay.
Well, nothing.
You got a natural 20.
I got a 12.
I have 14.
So who got lowest out of you guys?
Grim.
Oh no, because Grim is already
No,
not
Grim
sitting next
Grim
to
doesn't
it.
roll.
Oh, shit.
So I got 17.
I got
I got-
12.
I got a 20.
Oh, rip Arya.
Rip
Yeah,
Arya.
Oh,
Rip Arya, you're
God.
sat next to the mayor.
Fuck.
Rip.
Oh, forgive me for terrible with names.
My name is Arya Tallithsyr.
Oh, Miss Tallithsyr, can't thank you for everything you've done. It was
Really,
wonderful,
it's no trouble.
wonderful service, didn't you think? And I was paid for all of this, you know, and all the meals and everything.
Can I like mouth at Arya at the table like good luck?
I would tell you what Arya mouths back, but that would be impolite.
Ooh. Yeah,
What is it?
it's a very common slang that means to pleasure oneself.
Excellent.
Wow.
That's what she mouths.
Yeah, he spends a great deal of time telling you about how much money he spent on this wedding, how he remembers when he got married to his wife, and how big their wedding was, and how much money he had to spend on their wedding. Yeah, it's...
I'm gonna bow back just like, no, really, I genuinely feel sorry for you.
And Arya just gives him this look like, I hate you.
I'll buy you a drink later.
Everyone who is at this table, roll me perception checks.
Aren't we all at this table?
Yeah.
Well, okay, everybody roll perception checks.
Excellent.
Garbage.
Same. Oh, damn!
Please.
I'm amused that you got 0 and 1.
Yeah. Grim, you're sat next to Brent, and you are deep in conversation with Brent.
Dang.
Like a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, basically, Kelariis and Vondal, you noticed that pretty much everyone who is at this table you've seen before at least once, like the bridemaid are here, the groom's family, the bride's family, etc. And there's some lesser tables that contain other people that you've seen, including the table next to you guys. The burly half orc is sat at, and he seems to be sort of like some sort of guest of honor. And he's like happily chatting. The only person basically that you've seen before that is absent is the tiefling.
Interesting.
Oh, I guess I don't notice that.
No, yeah, anybody who got above 12.
Okay.
The rest of you are too busy enjoying the conversation or attempting to avoid the conversation in Arya's sense.
Yeah, I'm just like not talking.
You're just
I'm
like,
probably
please
still
leave me
yapping
alone.
on to people about whatever the fuck.
Yeah. You're
sorry.
sat between the two bridesmaids, and you're basically talking about how pretty all of you look.
Nice.
Wow. That's
I was
pretty
like, why did we set V next to the mayor? Because then they could have just talked at each other for like all of it, and it would
It
have
would
been
have been
fine.
perfect.
Yeah, the bridesmaids are not wearing their horribly tattered dresses. They've actually managed to find fairly nice looking outfits. They're not dresses, but they are nice clothes. But they look very pretty.
I'm also going to talk about how cool we were yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
obviously.
little bit of bragging.
Yeah,
I'm actually going to try.
They're a little more reluctant to talk about that, but they are like, yes, thank you very much.
I am like, after a little while, going to try and save Arya by essentially asking, what is it you did? What is it you did in the forest before you came here? Trying to like.
Oh, you're
trying to make
engaging
sure she has someone
Arya
else
in
to talk to.
conversation.
Yeah,
Because,
rather, so she doesn't have to talk to the mayor
I
anymore.
was like, are you gonna ask me to dance? Because this is gonna be real
No,
weird.
you're a bit too tall, probably.
I probably am. It would be very strange.
Yeah.
Arya sort of looks at you and she's like, well, I was a monster hunter for many years. So, that's mostly what I did.
Very dangerous profession.
Yes, but a very rewarding one.
How exactly does that kind of thing start? It doesn't seem like a obvious choice.
Well, sometimes choices are made for us, I'm afraid.
That is a very good point. And I kind of like indicate the mayor, like softly.
And I just kind of look at him again because I'm like, oh my. Because I know it's his fault. And just shake my head.
Like as you guys are sort of like finishing up your pleasant conversations, the mayor does actually stand up and ring his bell again. I'll spare you the details, but he gives a long and blustering father of the bride speech, and it's basically you're pretty sure like half of the people who are at the other end of the tables just start talking amongst themselves, and the people who are on the other tables certainly start talking amongst themselves, and nobody is paying attention to him. But he really likes the sound of his own voice, so he carries on anyway.
Oh god.
I very much listen.
Yeah, you listen to every word. You are fascinated with all of this detail about crop rotations and things that you've never heard of.
Wow.
Yeah, he talks for a good few minutes before Lysala sort of tugs on his sleeve and gets him to shut up.
I just mentioned to Arya, he's done that in my office before. He's come in for something and he's just ranted about something completely unrelated before. Because let's be honest, he probably has.
After this thing, like sort of, there's Lysala's sort of like a toast, everyone, for my father, and everyone sort of like goes, "Oh, thank God he shut up."
Oh god, wow.
At which point, Mikhail stands up, and he is basically like, "All right, I know you don't like long speeches," and he basically unfurls a scroll that then rolls away under the table, and he's just like, just kidding, just kidding."
Oh man.
Jokes.
Best man jokes.
Yeah.
Japes!
Yeah.
I'm just going to clap at that one.
Yeah.
I'm just giving him a round of applause.
He grins at you and he's like, "Oh, somebody appreciates the classics."
Oh my god.
How could I not?
Oh, what a party is this, eh? It's not something based on some of the parties that Brent and I have been to in the past, eh, Brent? Hey.
This is like a proper best man speech.
Remember those strippers?
Oh god.
Oh, it's turned weird now.
I look very confused.
Is someone going to explain? Is someone going to explain
No,
this
just
to
leave
me,
it.
or-
No.
No.
No one's gonna explain it to me.
Yeah, and
Do you
Good
think I
thing
know what
Vondal is-
strippers are?
It's a good thing that Vondal is sober. Otherwise he would have explained.
yeah.
If you don't have it the last time you explained something to her.
Yeah, last time we got her singing a very interesting song.
Yeah, Brent is sort of like you remember when he was in a tavern and he was being toasted and he went bright red and put his head in his hands. He does this for the entire of the best man speech.
Oh.
Oh.
He's just like, "Oh God, why?" It's like, you know, when you're pretty sure, like, yeah, this man's gonna be my best man, and then he just embarrasses you for 45 minutes straight. That basically happened.
Nice.
At which point, the floor is basically opened up to any other speeches. At which point, Brent sort of looks at you, Grim, and is sort of like, he gives you a look that sort of says, "Save me."
Wait, come up inside.
as much as I would like to give a
What?
speech, it's like I have no idea what to say.
Wake me up inside.
Yeah, wake him up inside.
Just get up and recite the lyrics to the classic Evanescence song.
Damn it.
Wake him up inside.
Oh,
I mean, you could
that's
tell a short speech. It's about times that you've had, times that you've shared.
You don't have to like legitimately.
Yeah, you don't have to
make it up.
make it up
okay,
on the
okay.
spot. Like I will tell
No,
you
you
what
can
happened.
just say, I make a speech based on these things.
Okay, sure. I'll get up and I'll make a tiny speech of the good memories and wish him luck. And and wish Lysala luck and the whole package. Yeah.
Well, you
Make a charisma scene.
well, yeah, you can make me a performance check to see how well you can do. You won't you can fluff it, but it won't do anything humiliating. Yeah, you
Just
God damn it!
spend long breaks thinking.
you give this like speech. You're not really a public speaker, so you sort of you speak up enough to be heard, but you're not terribly captivating. But you tell a nice anecdote, and Lysala sort of like smiles, and she seems happy that you told this speech, but nobody else
clap
seems to be
very
particularly
excitedly at the
interested.
Please.
Yeah, V gives you a massive round of applause, but she's done this for every speech. So
Being's like that one judge on a talent show who loves everything.
Yep.
Like, even the person who sings like Jingle Bells horribly out of tune, and she's just like, I love it.
love it, you got talent.
More.
Beautiful.
I want you on the show.
Want you in my
Everyone else is
team.
like, no, it's not happening.
No, yeah, the meal carries on. You guys all have a great time. And yeah, eventually it's sort of like it begins to round to a close. Like the band comes out on stage again, and they strike up like a slow tune, and the happily married couple have their first dance, and it's nothing special. It's just like
Wow.
No one
rolling
falls
for
over.
this.
Is that what you were doing?
Oh
Were you rolling for a fail to see if they fell over?
I was rolling a performance check for them.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's nothing special. It's a first dance. It's sort of sort of slowly sway. Like there's no like they don't do any fancy flips or anything. There's no dirty dancing shit in there.
Oh God.
Wow.
I assume that eventually other people start joining in.
Yeah, eventually
Yeah.
other people start dancing.
I'm just, in that case,
Conga
I just stand awkwardly by the wall, just like.
Well, you can stay
God,
sitting
this
at the
stage.
table.
Oh yeah, even that. That's even better.
Yeah.
Just stay
I
sitting there.
instantly join in.
Oh,
Of
man.
course you do.
The
Please.
out there.
Yeah, you
Arya.
dance with anyone and everyone.
I'm assuming everyone else is staying at the table. I just make the comment. Well, looks like we're the awkward ones.
There are a couple of other people, like the burly half orc is still seated at the table next to you guys, like the other table over, and there's a couple of older halfling couples who are sort of like sat at the table because presumably they're old and don't really want to dance. Although, so there is a middle-aged halfling couple who the woman stands up to go and dance, and the husband sort of sits there, and she looks at him, and he just sort of shrugs apologetically, and then she just storms
Aw.
off and finds somebody else to dance with.
Oh.
Okay.
Poor halfling couple.
I'll dance with her.
Be dance with her. You have fun.
Yeah, no, you guys, it's a fairly entertaining. Like you can sort of chat to anybody who's sort of around if you want.
I'm probably like just like sat at the table, continuing to drink, scanning the crowd for familiar faces, and making sure they're all having a bit of fun.
Yeah, everything seems to be going smoothly. Everyone seems to be having a lot of fun. It's quite a nice occasion. It's not often you get to be at events like this. Any of you.
Yeah.
For some of you, this is a brand new experience that you've never experienced before.
Yeah, I was gonna say Arya's probably never been to a
Yeah.
wedding before.
You've never been to a wedding of any kind. Kelariis,
No.
you've possibly been to a wedding before, but it's It's significantly more Spartan in
Oh,
Dragonborn
yeah.
culture.
Wait, so what? One of them kidnaps the other, and they both dress in male clothing.
Wow.
Wow.
That's how Spartan weddings work.
I mean,
The male, basically, the woman dresses as a man and shaves her hair, and then the male comes and kidnaps her, and
Not-
then the male goes
not
off to war.
quite that specific, but
Oh, shame.
That would be really specific. Oh my
That's
god.
yeah.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
I don't think so.
This Dragonborns just kidnapping each other as their
Oh
wedding.
god.
yeah, let's just say Dragonborn weddings are a lot less dancing and decorations, and puts a lot more emphasis on "till death do us part."
Wow.
It's very efficient.
dark. I would imagine.
Wow.
But in Dragon Ball
There you
Society, having somebody that you will unconditionally give your life for is very romantic.
Yeah.
Because it's surprisingly hard to kill a dragon, and
Yeah.
to willingly offer up your life in exchange for another's happiness is kind of a big deal.
I'm just gonna kind of happy. I'm gonna happy sigh as I lean back, slowly drinking more and more.
Arya is gonna sit there.
Whilst you're at the table, do you want to have the conversation about perhaps travelling together? Because you still haven't had it
yeah.
yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
everybody would be.
Well, I'm not gonna start that
Well,
conversation.
yeah.
There's
That's the
already
thing.
that one.
Vondal's probably gonna go. So, what are you guys doing after this whole event is done?
Well,
I assume you have
Well.
plans.
I am on a quest to find a monster and kill it. And so myself, God, I've forgotten your name, Jayla.
Wow, thanks.
Kelariis.
I know.
Color.
Kelariis!
It's on the screen.
I know! And Grim are going to venture back into the forest to do that, and the others have their own tasks that they are going to do along the way.
What kind of beast are you hunting then? Sounds fun.
I am hunting. Bring
You
up
can tell them what it is if you want. You don't have to reveal the extra details that I told you
Yeah.
about it.
yeah, I'm just gonna tell them what it is. It's a chimera,
Chimera.
Okay.
chimera.
Oh dang.
Ooh.
So I'm hunting a chimera.
Oh,
Very
boy.
very ambitious.
Oh man.
Yes. I have a score to settle with a specific chimera, and I intend to settle it.
Would I get what she means by that, or would I have to inquire further?
I mean, what are you trying to infer from that statement?
I also tried to wonder if it's like a kind of a more personal kind of thing against this one thing in particular. So that's kind of, I guess, what it would seem like from the way she said that.
How obvious are you about that, Arya? Are you sort of do you sort of angry eyes into your cup as you do that? Or is it just sort of I've got a score to settle?
I think it'd probably be pretty angry eyes into the cup.
Yeah, in that case, it's probably fairly easy to deduce that she has a personal grudge against this thing. What that means, you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, I certainly bid you luck in this hunt.
My thanks. But yes.
Ask him what he's doing.
I don't want to.
This is
Rob.
not how we. This is not how we convince him to tag along.
Listen, if you want someone to convince him to tag along with us, don't ask me, because I already have 4 extra people that I don't
am I
want.
sitting along? Am I sitting close enough?
I'm
hear the
dancing.
conversation?
Yeah, you're all
Same
pretty much
table.
next to each other.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how far. If we were seated, kind
We're
of.
probably even closer now that most of the people have gone.
Fair point.
Yeah.
How about you, Vondal? What are you doing?
Not entirely sure. I was probably just going to plan to find the next village. Possibly even wait on some kind of message from the Order. They know I should be finishing around about now. They knew it wasn't a particularly serious job. Other than that, nothing. I've got to think of that. Been offered a little thing by Grim. Might have to take him up on that.
Yeah. You could just, well, if you tag along if the rest doesn't mind, like you could have a taste of what it's like.
I just want you guys to know that when
There's
you
a brief
said that-
moment as Arya's head hits the table.
Her desk. No,
You just congratulations.
I just like close my eyes for a second and just like shake my head suddenly because I'm like, oh god.
Look, I know I'm probably not exactly the most fitting companion.
Well, you
But-
are a dwarf.
Yes, but I promise I will. How can I put this? I will try to be more agreeable in your company.
Hmm.
For example, less of the giggling at you and I'd like gesture to the clothing. I think I'm pretty much over this whole thing by now. Less of that general behavior. And
It's also
apologize
not
for that.
like he's a freeloader. He's
I
he's
know.
proven it capable that he can carry his his own in a fight.
But my backstory, Ferrous.
I know. It's also not entirely up to you.
Wow, I know. But I'm just saying, I'm not going to make it easy on him.
No, I know. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it is the benefits of having him are apparent, whether you
Yeah.
like that or not.
Can I just, because everyone's sort of looking a little bit somber, I think, can I just bust in and being like, are we saying goodbye to Vondal?
Yeah, you can do that.
And I just look visibly sad.
And I just
Like,
sigh.
you- V looks like she's just been told her puppy is being put down.
No.
I'm going to I'm going to go back to I after looking at V for that and just go, look, worst case scenario, I can possibly do weapon maintenance or armor maintenance if it comes down to that. Like, worst case scenario, that's all I'm good for, but
I kind of just sigh, and I'm like, well, I suppose I can't tell you what to do, so if you'd like to tag along, you are free to do so.
It's not like I want you to hang out or anything, but
I want you to be our friend!
I'm just going to dip my head and say, thank you very much.
Nice.
at least as far as the next village.
But we're going into the forest where there aren't any villages,
Yes,
so
there are.
that will be interesting. Oh.
Well,
There are
Yeah.
there are towns in the forest.
That's just, you
Someone
just said they're
please
very far away.
Can someone please reply to V? Because she's like, is he still leaving?
no, I said
No
that.
one would have heard this.
You just heard this conversation!
V's bottom lip is quivering.
Oh,
I'm just going to look at her and go, no, I'm not leaving, don't worry.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Let's dance.
Yes! And I grab his hand and
Well, fine, alright. Vondal looks
Aw.
at me, agrees, because you look so happy.
oh man.
Aw.
The three of us just are like, no, thank you.
Nope.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, people dance away until basically it gets to that point where they stop playing like the classical music, and it's time for the sort of like the YMCA and stuff.
Wow.
Oh god.
It's like they
They're
roll
definitely
some
playing
tired old
YMCA.
DJ out, but instead of the YMCA, because they're halflings, they just play this song again.
God, here it
Oh
is again.
no!
It's time.
How much does V's face light up after hearing this kick in again? That's a real question.
so much. It's our song now.
Excellent. I take it you're...
You know, I have
Vondal
literally
says-
no reason to play this once you guys leave this town. I'm literally just milking this every opportunity.
Vondal Jason just goes, look, I take it you want me to stick around for this one as well, then.
Yes!
He just rolls his eyes and goes, alright then. Can't do harm.
Yeah, well. And with that, the sun sets behind the hills on the last day of the Greengross Festival. And a new travelling party has been born.
Hooray!
Hey.
Yay!
All thanks to dancing. And the explanation of rude jokes by a drunken dwarf.
And awkward conversations.
And me just pulling everyone into the party despite Arya not really wanting to.
Literally,
Well, this is the thing.
literally it's all your fault.
Well, this is the thing. I'm not sure if I just can't talk for Arya, but Vondal's the very kind of person who could put aside these kinds of differences. Like, technically in his past he's assigned elves as marshals, so
Yeah.
he's not the one to deny they're useful and competent people.
Arya just has a lot of issues with letting people, so she's just
Yeah, Arya's not gonna like this for the first few weeks.
no.
V's not
Give
going
it
to
to
care.
Yeah,
he doesn't
Via's
give a
happy
shit.
because Via's made 5 new friends in the course of like 2 days.
Yep.
Who's the 5th? Nugget?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe. Would you include
Well, you made
the
friends with the
bridesmaids?
NPCs as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's some NPCs.
So there's like more than
My
5.
bridesmaid homies.
Yeah, that's like us 3 and the bridesmaids.
I showed them
And
like little
then-
magic tricks, like shape water and stuff.
Wow.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
Like, look, and this is how I defeat the bugbear shapes water.
I just love how like V is the most.
You
charismatic
cast
out
shape
of all
water
of
in an
us.
imitation of casting magic missile.
Wow.
Yes.
I don't particularly have anything that's impressive in a party scenario, unfortunately.
Yeah, neither have I.
Apart from the amount of alcohol you can consume.
Oh, of course.
Right.
All I can
Speaking of
do
which,
is.
quit.
No.
I guess we have.
Oh
Like,
lord.
the
You
end
wanna
isn't
go?
here. There's like it's our one chance.
Come on, we've got to do it at least once.
Yeah, let's go for it.
At that point, Arya just kind of stands up and excuses herself and walks outside because she's not about to deal with
Are we
this.
rolling con?
Gone, yeah.
Okay.
Contested con rolls, basically...
Would I have advantage because?
first to
Well,
get 3 failures loses.
Okay.
Con
Would I
save
have
or
advantage?
regular?
Con saves, yeah. No, you do not have an advantage.
No, not with the poison thing. It doesn't apply. Oh, that's not a good start.
Oh, yay!
Grim just like brings you under the table. Shit.
Well, no, that's
Grim
that's
just
the
chokes
first
whole
one.
thing in one
This is
go.
the first time.
Grim chokes the whole thing in one
basically
go.
Grim quaffs like a pint, and Vondal, you try and do the same thing, but you sort of like it like you slop the pint about a little bit.
It spills down my beard. It's slightly in my beard. That's
Next.
the problem. Oh, the same thing.
Oh man.
Yeah,
You're just
again,
not doing well.
again, Vondal, you're like. This man is quite clearly a lot younger than you and is capable of putting it away very quickly, and you're
Yeah.
almost struggling to keep
I've
up.
already had a few drinks as well, so.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
I'm just like leaning back
How
in
old-
my chair with my arms
like,
crossed.
you said you were young at 83. I'm like double your age plus.
Damn.
Yeah.
Old.
Oh, that's a bit
Right.
better.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, Grim, you've gone a little bit too fast, and now Vondal's catching you up, and he doesn't seem to be having any problems now.
Come on, we got
Here we
this.
go.
Oh.
Shit.
Next fail loses.
Shit.
Dude, it's all
Vondal throws
nothing.
you a curveball and starts doing shots.
Yes.
Dang.
Okay, the decider.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, they're still going.
Oh, so
Just
close.
3 failures.
Basically, it comes down, and you've got like it's your standard high noon. It's five shots in a row, first to finish, and it's clutch right up until the end. And Grim, like basically, you go to neck the final shot, and you're just like you all of a sudden become dizzy, and basically you've lost when you hear Vondal turn the glass over and smack it on the table and just cheer, and you're just like, oh god, okay.
Was anyone else watching other than the party?
You gathered quite a crowd of adult male halflings who watched you, and some women who were interested, but mostly men.
Yeah, mostly. I just give a little cheer, like slap him on the back, like nice one. But I am going to bed.
Yeah, you.
I'll get you next time.
Grim, as Vondal slaps you on the back, you feel that like troublesome like burp that you're not sure whether it's just a burp or it's something more, and you're like, "Bruh." Okay.
Yeah, I like try not to like seem too panicky, but I quickly stroll towards like the edge of the forest.
You take a walk, which involves meandering quite heavily because you are very drunk.
I am heading straight back to the barracks for bed.
Right. Well,
What a lovely.
all that remains to do is, amongst yourselves, I'm going to steal something from my good friend Will here,
Oh.
and I'm going to ask you guys, what did you learn as players this session, and what did your characters learn? When you can tell me these things, I will award you experience.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow, shit.
interesting.
So
Okay.
what we've learned as players and
What you've learned as a character.
Oh, excellent.
Oh,
Interesting.
I learned a lot as a character.
Okay.
Well, I've definitely learned more of basically just
Well,
playing
hold
the
on, hold
whole
on.
game.
One at a time.
Yeah. Okay. Who's going first?
Vondal, you can go first.
Right. Cool. Like, basically, like this whole session's probably about as long as I've played the entirety of Dungeons and Dragons in another campaign.
Mhm.
So I feel like I'm much more comfortable with all the roles I'm making, and all around, like I've definitely got my head around spellcasting a lot better.
Mhm.
Because I've kind of avoided spellcasting when I played it before because I thought it'd be a bit complicated, but it's not too bad.
Mhm.
And as a character, he's had slight development. He seems to have actually the last 2 days had more fun than he's possibly ever had in his life. From his very serious upbringing, he's been a very serious person. And for once, 2 days in a row, he's gone out to a big social event, and he's had fun with friends. And he's probably never done that before.
And been celebrated as a local hero, which is never a
Yeah.
bad thing.
Yeah. It is never a bad thing, really, is it?
Right. Yes, you may have. For this session, you guys managed to overcome every single challenge I threw at you. So,
Oh.
you can have 600 experience.
Oh.
Dang.
You guys beat a lot of challenges.
Cool.
The
There was a lot of rolling.
And yes,
There
that
was
basically
one
means
rolling.
you guys are level 2 already.
Hooray!
So
yeah.
instant
Oh, yeah.
level 2.
Ding!
ding.
Ding.
I've got to figure out what it means.
I know.
Yeah,
I have to
you get
go and
loads-
like.
you get some
So,
decent stuff.
Who wants to volunteer next? Because if you want to earn your 600
Um,
experience,
Where is the experience on the thing? Where do we put that in?
it
It's
goes
right
at the
next to
top of your
alignment.
character sheet. There's a section that says experience points next to alignment.
Gotcha. Sorry, I was just very blind. I'll go next.
Okay.
So I have never played D&D before, except for the session 0. So I got a lot more familiar with like how battles go and how like investigations of things go, and like figuring out how to question NPCs a little bit
Mhm.
more effectively, which was interesting. As far as Arya, I think, well, she obviously learned a bit more about Kelariis and about what she's doing and her purpose in their party. And I think she's starting to warm up to them a little bit, but she's still not quite sure of how to feel of everyone yet. And it's gonna be a while before we get close to people, I think, still.
Mhm.
Also, I have something I need to ask you, Rob, after we're done here.
Yeah, sure, we can do that afterwards. Have your 600 experience.
Yay!
Who's next?
Well, I think I've had some experience playing D&D before, but I think with this I've learned a lot more on the role-playing side of things, because the previous campaign I played with didn't really focus on that kind of stuff as much. And I feel like I've just kind of learned a bit more. I've never played an actual straight up physically fighting character. Last time I played I was a spellcaster, so that was different for me. And as Kelariis, I found out about a tiefling that is also looking for the temple to Tritherion in the area, that apparently does have one of the things I'm looking for. And seemingly does at least. And I've made friends, I think, for the first time that aren't Dragonborn, which is interesting. And I've also went to a wedding that wasn't a Dragonborn wedding, which was
an experience.
To say the least.
Yeah, very good. 600 experience.
Nice.
Let's stop this.
Oh,
Driving me insane.
It's too inspirational.
I guess. Well, as a player, it's actually a lot smoother than I expected it to go. That's quite nice. It's a lot harder to keep on coming up with good dialogue than I expected, but you can always kind of figure it out. You can just kind of work your way around it.
Once you get your hooks into the character more, you'll start getting an instinctive feeling for how they react to stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. And Grim, he did get quite the surprise with all the events at the wedding, and he is actually quite happy. He feels like with finding Kelariis, he's kind of found a golden ticket, because it's like she has kind of shown interest, given a maybe to joining his mercenary group, and Vondal also has shown interest. So he's very excited about that, and then there's V and Arya that are also showing a lot of potential. However, he hasn't really approached them about that yet, because he still wants to figure out more.
Not to mention the fact you went toe to toe with the bugbear.
Oh yeah.
It's just a little
also,
thing.
Yep.
To be honest, you didn't even need the divine intervention. You just got it.
Well, I just stood there and he missed. And I missed. It was a great fight.
Yeah, welcome to level 1 combat in Dungeons and Dragons.
So good.
It's a lot
To
of
be
missing each other.
With that shield, I had 20 armor class,
Yes.
which is insane.
Welcome to fighters.
They're a bit ridiculous.
600 experience. That leaves one of us.
Yay.
Oh no, that's...
I mean, I don't really know what I've learned. I feel like I use my spells, my spell slots quite well, because the sleep went very well, and it was used quite efficiently. Then the magic missile, I saved up for a good target, but aside from that, I'm not really sure if I mean, I find it hard to judge whether I'm doing well.
What did anything in the session that you did surprise you?
Not really, because I just rolled garbage all the time.
I'm not talking about actual in-game performance. I mean sort of any sort of leap you went out on, anything you found yourself thinking.
I don't know.
No, it's perfectly fine if you didn't. It's just it's fine. It's stuff to work with. What did you learn as a character?
I mean, as we obviously, I've made friends. Whether everyone is super reciprocative of that concept is questionable, but I feel like she's just at the moment she's sort of latching onto people just because she's just like all of these new people that I've never met before. And she finds it very exciting to be around all these new things, as well as like all of the music and the dancing and stuff, and she finds it very exciting.
How did you feel about being a hero?
I think that's something that she found a little bit weird at first, but also kind of exciting because I don't know, there's not that much going on with Dryad communities in general, and even if there's like lots of things, it's not like, I don't know, I don't think she's had a lot of praise in her life that much.
No.
as weird as that sounds. So it's kind of weird to have all these people sort of like look at you and see you as like really, really something special.
Just, I thought that was interesting because she's been sent out to be this hero of her people.
Yeah, that's why she's so excited to do it, because
Yeah.
she kind of wants that kind of. I mean, it's not her like primary motivation, but it's something that she is like, I think, kind of subconsciously looking for as well.
Good. Yeah, excellent. 600 experience.
Woo.
Right. And that effectively concludes our session. So thank you everybody who is watching this. I hope you guys want to see more of this. I hope you guys want to hear more of this. I hope you guys want to play more of this.
Of course, I want to play.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not every day you get to say you've had a dance with a half-dryad, let's be honest.
True. And with that,
No.
we will bid you good night and good luck. And
Oh, good morning.
may your dice rolls forever be sixes, except for morale checks.
Wow.
Why sixes?
It's a Warhammer 40k thing. Goodbye, everyone.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.